challenges bring opportunities. And when there is a challenge, you have to convert that into an opportunity. So one by one, I'm going to address all the things that I do. Maybe if you find challenges and maybe you find that I've converted them into opportunities. The story starts with that I hail from Waziristan. And being eldest son, I was expected to take the tribal position that the eldest son is supposed to take. My father sent me to a college here in Lahore. I and my younger brother, we were in a hostel. My younger brother, we were in a hostel. Or obviously, there was quite a gap. He was much junior to me. And my father, on vacations when I used to visit Waziristan, my father would send two people from Waziristan who were supposed to accompany me and my brother from Lahore to Waziristan. एक उसके लिए होता था, एक मेरे लिए होता था. And the person who was sent for me, हम दोनों की टिकट्स होती थी और हमारी टिकट्स होती थी बस की और वो भी लारी अड्डे की. और the person who was sent to accompany my brother, उनकी 8 टिकट्स होती थी. और मुझे I was always under the impression कि पता नहीं मैं कोई adopted हूँ या क्या चक्कर है. मतलब why would my father send me in a bus? उसको छोटे को वो भिजवा देते हैं उसमें 8 टिकट से. इसी तरह हम वहाँ पे पहुँचते थे. Back in Waziristan, I was the one who my father would expect कि ये सारा कुछ करेगा. We still have this. वहाँ पे हमारा ये guest house है, उसको हम डेरा कहते हैं, हुजरा कहते हैं. So I was the one who would make all the arrangements over there. डांटे भी मैंने खानी. And despite of the fact that I was very close and I would respect my father much more than my brother would, खिदमत भी ज़्यादा मैंने करनी होती थी. But still, I didn't get this, that why is my father putting me through such a hard time? I would just give you an example that there was this a curfew before Operation Waziristan में they would clamp curfew every now and then. एक हफ्ते का curfew लगा हुआ था, वहाँ पे लाइट भी नहीं थी, जनरेटर में हमारे तेल शेल ख़त्म था. So I'm just talking about how much I respected my father and still would get that hard time. So मैं अपने वालिद साहब की मैंने सारी रात उनकी टांगें दबानी होती थी. सुबह then he would expect and I would fan him with this hand fan. सुबह I had to go to डेरा, सुबह नमाज के फ़ौरन बाद, and I had to take care of the guests and everything. तो मुझे नहीं था, exactly मुझे नहीं था पता कि why is he doing, why do my father want to involve me in everything? जिरगा होता था तो I would be the assistant, वहाँ पे scolding ठीक ठाक मुझे हो रही होती थी. Then I realized that studying here in Lahore and elsewhere, it made me accustomed to the lifestyle here because I had to inherit a position over there for which my father was preparing me. तो इसीलिए वो मुझे सारा रगड़ा देते थे. And now, ultimately, my father died in 2013. I inherited the position over there. And now I do not, and I actually pray for him कि उन्होंने वो जो सारा मुझे रगड़ा शगड़ा दिया था, उसकी वजह से at least now I'm able to preside over the tribal matters, look after my tribe, help them out in whatever way I can. Had I been not kind of given the experiences my father gave me, तो मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि मैं वो सारा कुछ कर सकता था. ना मैं अब वहाँ पे, I would have been a proper Lahori, or maybe I would have like just a person who was fit to operate in a city, मगर मैं वहाँ पे नहीं जा सकता था. In 2013, my father died. 2014, a military operation started in Waziristan. The point I was trying to make is, at times when you start your journey, either you yourself choose it or one of your elders, they choose it for you. And at times we have a habit of when our elders choose something for us, तो हमें होता है कि नहीं यार ये तो गलत कर रहे हैं. मतलब हमारा जो freedom है वो हमसे छीना जा रहा है. So my father chose this for me, and I'm so happy that he chose this for me. And he trained me in whatever things he could train me. because there was no running away from this position. 2014, a military operation in Waziristan, and people were asked to leave. They left. Again, the people, obviously, they looked up to me, and many of the people who had nowhere to go, they had lost their jobs and everything, and they were dependent on me, and they looked up to me that I have to settle them somewhere. It was then that the idea of Kabail came in. So I thought that I have to invest in something, and I do not have to invest कि वैसे ही बस पैसे फेंक दो और उसके बाद आप उसको चला ना सको. I had to create employment opportunity for my people, and secondly, I had to invest in a wiser way. रेस्टोरेंट ना मैंने कभी चलाया था, ना मेरे वालिद साहब ने चलाया था, ना दादा ने चलाया था, हमें पता ही नहीं था. I had no idea of how to run a restaurant. So I went to this one famous restaurant on MM Alam Road. I met the owner who was known to me. मेरे से मिला और मैंने उसको कहा कि how is it going? Very well. फ़ायदे में है, कमाल यार, बहुत अच्छा है ये वो सारा कुछ. मैंने कहा very good. मैंने कहा I also want to launch this thing. I've got my idea. And in an instant, he started discouraging me. उसने कहा पागल हो गए हो यार, इसमें तो बड़ा मसला है, ये है वो है, the government departments involved, शेफ्स भाग जाते हैं, ये मसला है, टैक्सेस देने पड़ते हैं, बड़ा मसला है, मत करो इसको. I went to another restaurant. Again, a friend of mine, उसने कहा by the way मेरा क्लास फेल हुई था, and he said कि हाँ हाँ कमाल चीज़ है बहुत, I'm enjoying it and it's really profitable. And the moment I said कि यार I also want to jump into this thing, I want to jump into the fray, उसने कहा कि नहीं 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 मत करो यार, बड़ा मसला है इसमें, टैक्सेस हैं, गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं, ये वो सारा कुछ, फलाने टाइम पे ये हो गया था, वो हो गया था, कहाँ पे you won't be able to do anything else. And can you believe I visited 10 restaurants, and out of 10, 8 owners of the 8 restaurants, they discouraged me. They said that it'll be just, restaurant is one of the top 5 difficult investments in the world. After 2 days, I gave it a thought and another one. I went to the first one and I said that you are going to make a list of the difficulties that you've been facing in running this business. उसने मुझे सारी वो मुझे बताता रहा कि ये वो, and I started noting them down. मैं दूसरे के पास गया, उसने मुझे बताया, तीसरे के पास, इस तरह करके. I had, मतलब उसमें बहुत सारी common भी थी, and I got a list of like 35 or 40 problems which they pointed out that this leads to the failure of a restaurant. And this was a challenge, but then again I was mindful of the fact that I have to change the challenges into opportunities, and here in front of me I had the failure, the reason for the failure of any food chain. So I knew that I had to take care of these failures and success was going to take care of me. So I started with Kabail, I started employment people over there, and those were people, believe me, that they had guns in their hands for the whole of their life, and I convinced them and I employed them here, and they started doing well, living a peaceful life. Thirdly, I teach revolutions. I've got my A-level students here. And what is a revolution? It is basically about changing a society. Now, I cannot expect this from my own self, that while teaching a revolution, I cannot be part of one. I cannot change the entire Pakistan, but one thing, definitely I had to give a shot at, for whatever I can to change Waziristan. My father, obviously, he was a politician too. So I decided to contest elections. 2018, and fortunately, unfortunately, election तो मैं हार गया, मगर उसका मुझे फ़ायदा बड़ा हुआ, and there were lessons for me in losing. as a matter of tradition, people were coming and obviously consoling me, ke, it's okay, Khan Saab, ab, inshallah, you can try next time, or ye wo sara kuch. And there was this old man, he came to me, और उसने मुझे कहा कि आप बड़े दुखी होंगे. मैंने कहा नहीं, कोई मसला नहीं, हार जीत होती रहती है. Then he said something to me that actually impressed me so much. उसने मुझे कहा कि listen, when you are victorious, you are known to the world. उस टाइम पे दुनिया आपको देख रही होती है, दुनिया आपको जान जाती है. But when you lose, you know the world. आप दुनिया को जान जाते हैं. So it's better to lose first and then to win. So ये मेरी 3 चीज़ें थी that I wanted to share, and the main motive was, again, it wasn't to tell you that I'm such a successful person. It was maybe you can extract some lessons out of it. Maybe it can encourage you that whenever you fail, that should be an impetus that should catapult you into a success. And for the 4th thing that I want to briefly मैं आपसे discuss करूँगा, there was a mother who came to me in Johor town, running an evening institution. She came to me and she started complaining about ये school है और school मेरी बेटी को चाहती हैं कि they are not treating my child well, और वो चाहती हैं कि मैं अपनी बेटी को यहाँ से निकलवा के किसी और स्पेशल बच्चों के स्कूल में डलवा दूँ. And I encouraged her, no, you don't have to do that, though I had a bigger class. And the girl went so well, and that girl knew that how to create opportunities out of challenges. वो बच्ची वहाँ पे बैठी. I taught her for whatever months that the course was. उसको 2-3-4 महीने वो मेरे से पढ़ी. She scored an A. And later, after a few years, I got to know that, mashallah, I think, Khansa, was it Cambridge? Is it Cambridge? Oxford. And now she's a student of Oxford. And this is another thing that I wanted to narrate to you. I wanted to tell you, okay, this is how you people change the challenges into opportunities. That was it from my side. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much.